My life? Did it work? I don't know. Hello! Oh, look! 20-second countdown.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're good. Go away. You did something right.
I did something right. Lost all the TikToks, but hey.
Oh, sugar down your color. You're probably live right now.
Lost all the TikToks. Oh my gosh, what a hot mess express. All right, I'm not even sure if I went live the last time or the time before that. Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It is date night. It is all about, because we lost the entire intro of what we were actually going to talk about tonight. It is all about not having time to actually date. And we go into that saying that Jamie, you see that I'm by myself tonight. Why? Because Jamie is out being the Philly sports guy right now. He is running late. It happens. And he is in his 11th day of painting up as a Philly sports guy for Eagles Autism Foundation. And I 100% support him in this. And we love to do charity work. As a super fan, this is one of the things that we absolutely love to do. And unfortunately, it was kind of a chaotic scene for me because I'm not used to the producer side of this, and that's his whole thing. So I had to take over kind of last minute. And of course, me being a hot mess, I messed it up the first time, but like third time's the charm for me. So here we go. Jamie is out. He is going to join us later. He is still at the baseball game, having so much fun. Please comment. Please say hello. Don't leave me by myself. I have a very special guest that's going to join me to talk about all the fun stuff that's going on in our life. But he is doing the charity run next Sunday. If you have not donated yet, please do so. He's having a fundraiser this Saturday. That's going to be super fun. If you're able to join, it's going to be a blast. There may or may not be some special guests showing up to that charity event. And then he's going to do his 5K run. And by the way, Jamie doesn't run. We ran the Rocky Stairs. I don't know. What is that called? Rocky? What's the Rocky Stairs? What's the Rocky Stairs? The Philly. I don't know. Anyway, when I was seeing Jamie, when I was up there visiting, we ran the Rocky Stairs, and it was not easy. And Jamie did not run it. However, I did, and he supported me. So I'm going to support him in this run because he's not a runner. So that brings us to our topic tonight, which is kind of crazy because it's all about how do you find time to date, right? And I think Jamie's kind of in this whole situation right now where he can't find the time. I mean, he's halfway through, he's 11 days into 23 days of painting his face to be the Philly sports guy. He's talking to a couple girls online I know about that he's enjoying and he's having a fun conversation with, but he doesn't have time to actually find the time to physically go and meet them and go on a date with them. So how do you find time to date? Because, it's not all about I have this going on, I have that going on, I have this going on. But you have to curve out all that time to make the time to date and make them a priority. So, and everybody that's on, please comment. I need your support tonight. I would love it. Let me know. Say hello. If you're on my page, reach out. I'm 100% here. I'm willing to talk. I want to hear all about how you guys find the time to date. It's hard for me. It's hard for me to find the time to date between being a mom and, and working and my son's baseball schedule, it's hard for me to find time to date. It's hard for me and Mr. Big to find time for ourselves to go on dates. And we try to like finagle that in our own little ways, but maybe I'll get him to come on later and talk to me all about how we find a little bit in us to work out that situation and give us a little one-on-one time in date nights or date days or date hours sometimes. Sometimes it's literally just like a couple hours that we're like, hey, let's go spend some time, just the two of us. Other than that, what's going on with you guys? I lost all the TikToks. I have no TikToks for tonight, but it's okay. It's all good. I got you guys. It's fine. I'll figure it out. I know TikTok's kind of a big thing, but please say hello if there's anybody that would like to come on. I'll make a comment.
Somebody send you a TikTok or a link to a TikTok that you could open up.
I know. Somebody could send me a link to a TikTok.
You know, dating TikTok that you think about?
I mean, I have lots of TikToks that I think about all the time.
Post but bring it up.
Right. I can't bring it up. I wish I could. I wish I could bring up all the TikToks right now. Probably all the TikToks that Jamie has like escorted out of all the times that I send him. And I'm like, this is fantastic. We should show this. This brings up a great question. And then Jamie's like, no, it's fine. I adore him for it. I wished I could see. Right? I wish I could see him running in the 5K. He is running next Sunday. So not this Sunday, next Sunday. Next Sunday. How is everybody? I see everybody watching. What's going on, peeps? I know I'm the only one tonight, so I'm either going to talk about myself or you can engage with me. So here was my day. I played mom other than Superwoman. I played mom. I went to my son's middle school orientation. He starts 7th grade tomorrow. It's kind of crazy. I love him and I adore him. Do you know why I love him and I adore him? Because he's still shorter than me. And I know that's not going to happen very much longer. He's going to be taller. Because my high schooler is now like 4 inches taller than me. She's so much bigger than me. So I just try to snuggle him up as much as I can right now because he's still into, I kind of like mommy, but I'm not so sure if I like mommy. I don't like mommy in public. So we did orientation today. It was a blast, other than the fact that his school, welcome to Florida, where it rains a ton. It's crazy. His school roof caved in yesterday. They tried to play it off like, oh, we just had a little leak. Oh no. They had a massive, like the roof came in and half of the teachers that are on the 3rd floor do not have classrooms. They are completely flooded. Like it's like there's a couple inches of water in their classrooms, which is kind of crazy. That was my day. Other than that, I've just been working like crazy, getting the kids ready for school. I am super excited for football. I don't know who else is, but I am. That's it. That's all I got. I don't know. What's everybody? I feel so weird doing this by myself.
Running the 5K again. What's on the list?
I went through the list. I went through the list. Jamie's supposed to be here already, and I went through the list. That's all. I went through the list,
No thanks for being here.
and nobody's saying anything to me, and I have no idea what to do right now.
What interview question that you want to ask?
Do you want to? Do you want to be interviewed? Sure. Pull up a chair. Well, not like on camera, because I know you're not going to do that. You won't do it. Pull up a chair over there, and I'll ask you all the interview questions. But at least then they could hear you. What did we do on our last date? Oh, we went to a free golf lesson on our last date. That was our last date. We went to a free golf lesson. We snuck it in on a Sunday morning and spent like an hour and a half just chilling, hitting some golf balls, trying to get sold on some golf club, which we didn't sign up for. But we had fun. It was fun. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about my swing. I was totally doing it wrong.
Got to have an experience about something we both enjoy.
Got to have an experience about something we both enjoyed. That's true. You have to come closer so
I had
people
a great time just sitting there watching you
have fun.
have fun figuring it out, trying to put things together. You had a good time knowing that I'm just there, just with you, hanging out, doing
Hanging
something
out,
I enjoy.
yeah. You have to come closer because nobody can hear you that far away.
It's okay. You'll have to just be the host of the show.
Come right there. So I'm not alone. I feel so left alone at this point. All the men in my life have left me alone. I know he won't be on camera, which is perfectly fine. But he can come over here so you could at least hear what he has to say. Pull up a chair, Buttercup. He's trying to whistle. I don't think either one of us can whistle. I can whistle. Can you whistle?
Buttercup's a dog. I'm not a dog.
I always forget that. Hello. Hi. How are you?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. So for everybody that doesn't know, the voice behind the screen is Mr. Big. He will stay hidden forever. He's not a big camera guy, which is fine. When you're ready, you can come on screen. You can play a little peekaboo. Is that like, it's the peekaboo like you do in like Snapchat, where you like pop your little face up when somebody's typing something? Come on, you know that. He gives me such a hard time because he says I'm not funny.
Are you waiting for a peekaboo? Peekaboo?
I'm waiting.
You like a peekaboo?
I'm waiting for something. I'm waiting for something. Do you know that we have never watched a football game together? And I was going to talk about this tonight with Jamie. We started dating at the very end of football season last year. So yeah, I was around Super
Literally
Bowl.
the Super Bowl, because the Super Bowl was in Tampa.
Yeah.
And we went through Ybor.
And we did. And
that's how you found out I might be able to dance.
I did find out he might be able to dance. And that was before, I mean, we had just started dating.
You were probably still dating.
I wasn't exclusive. You weren't exclusive. Hi.
Hi. A lot of craziness tonight, huh?
A lot of craziness tonight.
What's going on?
All the TikToks. It took me like 3 times to log on.
I guess because that's that third time's a charm.
I know, right?
So, obviously, I'm still here at the game, and it just started to rain again. But I'm not running out of the stadium just yet.
You're not dripping.
Say again?
I said you're not dripping.
Not yet. It just started to pick up raining again.
Did it?
And I figured I would, as I'm like watching the game and kind of talking to you guys at the same time. So, anything exciting happening as of yet?
No.
Gotcha.
You are the most exciting thing on right now.
Well, I tell you, I sometimes that happens.
Sometimes it does happen. I was telling everybody about your 5K and your event on Saturday. I started to go into a little bit about why we do all this. That we're really going to talk about. And then I come to, how it is to just kind of have a date this time of year.
Well, it's funny because I've been, lately it has been fairly busy in the dating app world. And there's like a whole bunch of people that want to talk to me, and it's like every time I start to try to have a conversation, I'm like in the middle of doing something else. You know what I mean? So it's not really simple. It's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday we do podcasts. And then of course there's games happening. So Thursday, like all day Thursday, I'm going to be at 3 different games, and then Friday I'm doing a fundraiser for somebody else. Saturday I'm doing my fundraiser, and it's a lot. It's a lot for somebody to want to have to handle, and it's like, and if you are anywhere near my age and have children, it makes it really challenging to want to have to want to date me. So.
Face painted not included.
Say again? Yeah, face paint. With and without face paint.
With or without face paint.
So, but, because like right here, of course it's 10 o'clock and it's, okay. Nice. Good lighting. So, I guess I'd like to get, starting to come down pretty good again, so. Hopefully, if they cancel it again, I'm going to have to go somewhere else. I'm not going to stick around if they. I don't ever leave a game before it's over, except if it gets wet. If I get wet,
you'll be really wet. You'll be drippy.
Well, not only really wet, but it would also it could ruin the jersey.
Oh.
That's what I'm more concerned about. You know what I mean?
Oh, ruining the jersey. As a girl, I understand this. That's like getting wet on the first date. You either roll with it and have fun, or you end up the rest of the night miserable.
Exactly. I'm going to take a little bit of a walk here and get out of the rain. Because if I'm going to get wet, I'm going to get wet once I go back to the car, not standing here watching the game. So anyways, how have you been? How was your week?
My week was good. I was telling everybody about how I No.
There's a bad do nothing. Sorry.
No.
I was watching a play happen. But yeah, my week was pretty not eventful either. What are you doing? Thank you. I appreciate it.
I feel like every day dressing up and all of that paint.
Yeah, I did. I spent. Sorry. Yeah, it was a long day for me. It was a very long day. Yeah, exactly. I got to do it again on Thursday. Preseason games Thursday. I don't know. I haven't bought a ticket yet. So. Exactly. Sorry. This is what happens when I'm at a game. This is what makes it tough to.
You gotta take a picture, can we?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, excuse me 1 second.
Thanks, man.
You get to see all this
It's
happen.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Thanks, pal. That's awesome,
Dude. Sorry, guys.
So, Jamie,
Yes.
what is your favorite charity event that you do all year?
What's a favorite charity event that I would do all year long?
Yes.
Probably something for veterans. Like a veterans charity would probably be the best one.
So veterans charity would be the best one.
Yeah, because in fact, I made a bet with somebody today that they said that the Eagles were not going to do 4 over 500, and I said that they were, and that so we bet for charity,
Good.
and it was a veterans charity that we bet for.
Love it. Was it Josh?
No, it was somebody here at the stadium while we were in a rain delay. And it looks like we're about to get into another rain delay here. People are starting to leave. I wish I could leave sometimes. But the big sports guy does not leave a game early.
I mean, I mean, it's up to you. You can leave, or otherwise stay. Be Philly sports guy, or Eagles autism.
Do you know, I would never, ever live it down if the Philly sports guy left early.
No.
Just the way it is.
It is just the way it is, and it's fine. And I got this. I'll be okay.
I'm sorry?
I said I got this. I'll be okay. I'm gonna ask Mr. Big all kinds of crazy questions. But you can find out all the answers there.
Well, I tell you what, you can do Mr. Big for a little bit. I'll come back on. If they cancel this game or they go to another rain delay, I'll hop back on. And then I'll head out. Because it's getting loud again, and I can barely hear.
Well, that and you're breaking up, so it's not good.
Exactly. So, but listen, hey everybody, hey Christine, good to see you. I'll see if I can pop back on in a little bit. Bye, guys. No.
Don't delete me. Oh my God, please don't delete me. Hi, Christine. How are you? Oh my gosh. All right. Jimmy's insane.
What do we want to talk about?
We can talk about all the things.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the things. All the things.
Do you remember breakfast this morning?
Breakfast this morning where you only had 2 eggs and I didn't get breakfast.
And how many eggs got cooked?
1 out of the 2 eggs got
And-
cooked.
Keegan ate the whole egg, I promise you that.
I'm sure he did.
He did.
He did. He ate the whole egg.
No, I didn't. You didn't.
I didn't. You didn't. There's very few things that I ask for in the morning. One of them is just make me coffee and cook me eggs. And Mr. Big's amazing at making me coffee and cooking me eggs. And waking me up very politely and gently and kissing me on the forehead and starting my morning off. 100%. Yes. So 2 eggs, 1 egg got cooked. I got coffee. But I did go to the gym. That was productive.
Some other questions?
Yes. Let's ask you questions. Because I never get you on here. Well, you have to actually sit down and come over here so people can hear you. He wanders. This is one of the things that my daughter has noticed that we have in common is we never sit still. We both wander, and we're always both up doing something. We can never just sit there and do absolutely nothing, which is kind of crazy. So it works out for us. It doesn't work out for a lot of people, but my daughter literally says, "Why can you guys never sit still?" It just doesn't happen. Have we gone on a date night of yoga and wine? No, we have not gone on a date night of yoga and wine. I love hot yoga. Do you want to do hot yoga with me one night? He's shaking his head yes. We'll do hot yoga with me one night. He is a sweater though. Like he doesn't just like sweat like normal people. He sweats 3 times worse than a normal person. It's true.
Everybody knows, and probably agree with you.
It's so true though. He's also the guy that takes 3 showers a day because he sweats that much. No, we've never, but you want to do hot, we can do hot yoga.
Tell the paparazzi who says don't shower for 3 days.
I know.
Let alone 3 showers.
No.
3 showers a day.
No, I'm not doing that. But we can do hot yoga.
Oh, love it.
Love it. All in.
All in.
All in.
All in. All in.
So here's a question for you guys. So I owe, now he's doing yoga poses. I owe Mr. Big I lost 2 bets. Because the Yankees beat the Mariners. So I lost 2 bets. I owe him 2 date nights that are less than $20. So if anybody has a really good idea, please let me know.
Damn, that less than $20.
Date night, less than $20. Let me know because I have to do a date night. I have to do 2 date nights with him for less than $20. I have a couple ideas. It has to be an activity, not just like a bedroom activity. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. So if anybody has any really good $20 or less date nights, let me know because I need 2. I have 1.
2 Blockbuster videos is and 2 Blockbuster videos, a bag of candy.
There's no more Blockbuster video though. I can't go. I mean, does Netflix?
No.
Netflix and chill doesn't count.
No. Not a date night.
If that's not a date night. If you would have sent me a message when we first started dating and you said, "Hey, let's Netflix and chill," I've been like, that's not a date. So that doesn't count for a $20 or less date night. I have to tell you though, this man had a really hard day yesterday, and he knows one of my favorite things to do is watch The Bachelor or Bachelorette or Bachelor in Paradise, and he 100% watched the finale with me last night while he was watching the Yankee game. which is perfectly okay with me.
I didn't tell you the lady at my work gave me a hard time today because I told her that's what I did last night. you were
Did she
asleep.
really?
You were asleep and I watched the Bachelor.
I did.
What? Wait, what?
I did fall asleep because I was exhausted from work. I was so tired. I had such a long day. I was absolutely exhausted and I fell asleep. You
Got to watch a proposal that was very nice.
questionable.
Made for TV.
And that was a proposal made for TV.
You missed it. You didn't even see it, but
I did because I rewatched it today, so
Oh.
I did see it.
all right. And then okay, it was having more beer is more important.
It was made for TV. McDonald's and Redbox.
And I've never seen. It was McDonald's and Redbox. You're right, and McDonald's, Redbox, and Bachelorette. Netflix, Wendy's,
I feel like
and
I kind of feel like Redbox is the same thing as Netflix. That doesn't count.
same thing. Redbox and Chill,
Redbox and Chill.
same difference.
I mean, yeah, because 4 years ago, it wasn't Netflix and Chill. It was Redbox and Chill, right?
Was Al Roker say in your neck of the woods?
Yeah. So you got a hard time with watching the finale?
No, actually, I how many seasons or years has that been going on?
Oh, forever.
And I never, ever seen a finale.
Or a bachelor or bachelorette until he started dating me. And I was like, this is my thing.
And Howard Stern, who I love,
Yes.
has watched this thing for years.
Yes. Because it's hysterical. It's so funny. And by the way, he laughs the entire time. And we literally crack so many jokes together.
This is Chris Rock. This is.
And I'm not funny.
No.
Tells me I'm not funny all the time.
Mm.
I'm very funny.
Are you Chris Rock funny?
No.
Just checking. What's your Chris Rock scale?
My Chris Rock.
Be honest.
Why did the rooster cross the road? This is my Chris Rock joke.
You. Oh, mama. Oh, mama.
This is my Chris Rock joke. Why did the rooster cross the road?
Why is this your Chris Rock joke? Because this is
Because
the
it's
best,
the best joke I have.
Okay, now tell it. Now tell it.
Why does the rooster cross the road?
No one knows.
So he can go to KFC and see all the chicken strip.
Strips. Chicken.
Chicken strip. It's so much better if I could send the meme with the chicken dancing on the pole. See, now he's laughing because he knows I send the meme every time I tell the joke.
That's how jokes work.
It is in my brain. I need a mental vision of all the jokes. This is why I send memes. I'm great at memes. My memes are fantastic. Hi, Kenny. What's going on? I am talking nonsense is what I'm doing right now. Yeah, no, I am absolutely talking nonsense. And yeah, McDonald's, Redbox, and Shell. What's going on, Kenny? How are you? I heard you are going to it was day nights. How do we have time for day nights? That was the original topic.
Eagle, Sports Society.
Mm-hmm.
11 face paint.
Vegas this weekend. Too bad I wasn't coming. I know. It's too hard this time of the year. The kids are going back to school. I gotta be here. It's too much. I promise you, Kenny, one day we will get together and watch a game again. I will be in Texas. I'll be there for the Texas-Houston game. Itinerary already booked. Have a place to stay. Game day tickets going. I will be at Texas-Houston game. What?
Dudes with no shirts on holding the fish. Why do women love to comment about that? And why is that a dating hook for them? Men don't care about that. They're just going about their day. Women love to comment about that. But that could start a dating. Lots of comments by men and women who are like fish holding. Why is that just a thing in Florida? Is that a thing in Pennsylvania? Is that a thing in
Oh no, it's not a thing
Iowa?
in Florida. That's a thing nationwide.
What's with fish holding?
I don't know. You did not hold any fish.
I can't catch. If you want to win the lottery, you gotta play the lottery.
You can't catch fish. That's probably why we started dating. It's because you can't catch fish.
When Dixie has a couple fish.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Why do you guys do that? Why do they hold the fish?
They don't. That's the only. That's
I can honestly say that you.
why don't. Just in general.
No, I'm going to go off of this on an educational point, right? So I've met you with a bunch of your fraternity brothers, right? And they either are married or not married or single. I can't imagine any of them posting a picture of them fishing.
They're
So is
mostly
it?
because they're all married. Mostly because they're all with somebody. But even in their dating app situation, I don't think that none of them are in a dating app situation. But even if they were, I don't think no shirt fishing.
A no shirt fishing picture would happen.
Right.
He is at the Philly sports. He's at the Phillies game. It is Mr. Big.
What do you want to ask me?
You can ask him all the questions. He never does this, and he's only doing this because he doesn't want to leave me alone tonight. Why Jamie is out being Philly sports guy for his 23 days of being painted up. He is at the Phillies game right now. They have been rained out several times, and he will not come on camera. He has said, I'm not going to come on camera, but I will talk and I will be here. So he is here. He's with me. I promise. And you can ask him all the questions you want. Now is probably the perfect time because this is not going to happen very often. This is like one of a lifetime situations that you will actually hear his voice
Unfiltered,
unfiltered.
unadulterated.
True story. He isn't real. I'm calling BS. I mean, sure. Are you real, babe?
Nope.
Nope. He says no. I mean, sometimes I pitch myself in the morning when I wake up and be like, is he real? Does he really exist? He does that to me all the time.
Shit. Like, it don't exist.
He probably does it to me though too. Is she real? Does she really exist?
You're right. I do.
Mm-hmm. So, babe, I have a question for you. That one of my girlfriends on Shannon that I knew we were going to talk about on the Tiki Talk tonight. And we were going to show that video. When was the moment that you knew that I was no longer a girl you were going to date and a girl that you were going to be in a relationship with? Did you have a moment?
Probably. I can't think of a moment or a pinpoint,
Mm-hmm.
but there was probably not necessarily like an immediate thought from somebody saying something or somebody doing something. It was probably like one of those like 12-hour later thinking about something that somebody said something like, am I just dating her or am I in a relationship with her? And that was kind of pretty early on because I was at like, do I want to continue dating people or do I think yada 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 yada.
Or do I want to date other people?
Finish my sentence. Right.
But you don't remember who said that to you?
I don't think it was anybody that's. I don't know. I'm probably one of those that I just hear something, I just think about it later.
You are. Usually, if something is said to you, it takes you about 24 hours to process it. And then you're like, oh, that makes sense.
And hopefully, I'm gonna make the right decision from here on out.
I would imagine it was probably Uncle Loco that said something to you. By the way, Uncle Loco is his best friend.
Maybe. I don't know. That's a good point. I might have that. It's one of the
And probably
friends of any way, shape, or form.
Danny said you stalled. Oh no, his stalling is a thought process. I'm never concerned when he stalls. Him stalling is never a concern for me. It's the way he processes questions. He's I think it's one of his most better qualities is one thing he doesn't say. He doesn't say anything he does not mean. So he will stop himself and process it before he says it out loud. And I truly adore that about him. So him stalling is not a worry to me. If he didn't stall and he said something that he didn't mean, then I would be worried. Wow. So Uncle Loco is one of his best friends. They went to college together. I love Uncle
You
Loco.
can call him again. He might answer the phone.
He might answer the phone. Uncle Loco loves me. We spend a lot of time together, and he probably said that to Mr. Big. He was probably like, are you dating this girl? Are you pulling yourself? What are you doing? That would be an Uncle Loco question. Because Uncle Loco is all over the place. Uncle Loco is flavor of the hour, like Jamie.
Hey, you want to be on? You want to be on the air?
No, not. I'm sleeping, sir. I got an 8 o'clock meeting with the head of the board.
Okay.
Call me tomorrow morning.
We'll call you tomorrow morning.
Okay, yeah, but send me that link. I want to watch that, Crystal.
He's actually talking tonight.
He is?
Yes.
Oh, it's coming on?
Yeah. He
Send
won't.
me the link. You know how to have Jared send me the link. Show him how to do it.
I will.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, listen. I'll listen.
You should listen. I mean, he still won't come on camera, but at least he's actually talking.
That's really good. Yeah. Let me know. Put it on.
I will. I'll send you the link.
All right.
Uncle Loco and Mr. Bed, does anybody really have names? Yes, they do. They really do have names. They do have actual names. Their careers allow them to not have actual names on social media. That's the best way I can describe it. Mr. Big must show his face. He's not going to show his face.
I was on the internet at like episode 1.
Yeah, I mean, he'll pop in every once in a while.
That's good.
Your wife and girlfriend want to see him.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
no.
a good question. That might happen.
Ask a good question. If you ask a really, really good question, he said it might happen. We'll see. No, they do have real names. Their job just allows them not to be on social media very much. So I respect him and he respects me for the things that I do. So I'm going to expect him in his career and not cross those boundaries with him.
Topic, see people interactions.
I know. It's just the way it is. It happens. Any other questions?
Who's ready for kickoff? Season's starting.
I know who is. I am so ready for kickoff. I pulled out all the fall decorations this weekend. I started decorating for fall. I'm ready for football. I am redecorating the Cutie Hawk Women's Cave. I'm so excited. I gotta finish painting
What are you painting?
the walls. I gotta finish painting the walls. And then I gotta hang everything back up. Because I took everything off the wall.
Yeah.
And I gotta reorganize it. That's it. It'll only take me like 4 days. Oh, how do you have a wife and girlfriend? I don't even want to know. I don't even know how I just answered that question. It is 11:04. I don't know if Jamie's coming back on or if he's not. So I will probably wrap this up in the next 5 minutes. Because I lost all the TikToks because he had them on the old broadcast and it didn't happen. So
I don't even have to.
no, you don't even have TikTok. The only TikToks he's seen is of me sending him TikToks. That's it.
Or me in them.
Or him in the TikToks.
I'm pretty sure half the TikToks I've ever seen I've been in.
100%.
Go in the internet, look that up. And if I want to see me, go to the internet.
What was my first thought of Mr. Big the first time I ever saw him? My first thought was, oh crap, he was right. We're really in trouble.
Mhm.
Hmm. Getting stared at very, very intensely. You know, everybody has either an open relationship or a close. I don't judge. It's each your own. Do whatever you want to do. Completely okay with it. I do not share. Mr. Big does not share. We're not sharers.
When you first saw me, I remember when I first saw you, I said, "Sparkles,
Sparkles.
sparkles."
Sparkles.
You leaned back, and I said, "Sparkles." So the sparkles on your shirt. I saw the sparkles in your eyes. I said, "No, this girl
It's full of sparkles.
sparkles."
Am I still full of sparkles?
Yes,
Every day.
every day you were sparkle.
No need to go to strip club. You get all the sparkles from me.
Never go to the strip club.
All right. On that note, I don't think Jamie's coming back. It is 11:07. His link to his fundraiser is in our bio. Please donate. It is for Eagles Autism. Eagles Autism Foundation. It's in the bio. I know. I'm literally looking at the sheet right now. Can't read.
Just read it.
Just read it. Thank you all. I love you. I'm sorry my better half in this podcast was not here. However, you got to talk to Mr. Big, and that never happens. So I hope you all had fun. Good night. I know we were going to talk about charity stuff, but I feel like that's over with now. I'll tell you all about my charity stuff later. All right. Good night, y'all. Have fun. Thank you. It's Tuesday night. It's another date night without the Philly sports guy, but you got Mr. Big. I know. No Mr. Big. Nobody gets to see him. I get to see him every single day. And I love it. So, good night, y'all. Have a fabulous evening. Jamie and I will be here next Tuesday.